Alrighty, g'day ladies and gents. Ryan here from Pound for Pound Arm Wrestling. I am here in Pittsburgh, in the USA. I am just behind me is the arena where the WAL is going to be having their 501 tournament, which is going to be happening later tonight. Now, interestingly, I wanted to get on and do a live video to share with you guys my final predictions for the show, because my predictions are a little different now that I've actually been here and seen all the athletes and kind of got a feel for them. I've spoken to all the athletes. I've got an idea of the energy of the room. I've got an idea of who's feeling confident, of who's feeling nervous, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And because look, I know that I have a terrible run when it comes to getting predictions right, so I thought this is my best chance to update my predictions and see if I can get something right. But if I get it wrong, my goodness, okay, I know I'm bad. So g'day to everybody who is tuning in. Man, comments are flowing. Yeah, it is. Pittsburgh is awesome. Really enjoying the city here. The AE Arena, which is behind me, which is next to one of the Pittsburgh Steelers stadium, you can see in the background there. It's a really good setup. I don't know if you saw, I went live earlier today on the WAL channel, showing you a bit of the behind the scenes stuff. But it is a big arena. It is looking amazing. And yeah, it's going to be a big night. So Victoria Carlson, Nancy Locke, first round. Let's talk about the women. I'm going to stick with my original prediction here. Look, Nancy is a bigger athlete. Most definitely she is bigger than Victoria. Although my gut feel on this one is Victoria is gonna get the goods. She looks strong. She is excited. She's got good energy about her. Nancy, I haven't seen much of Nancy Poole before. I don't really know what she's gonna bring, but I can just see and feel the hunger that Victoria's bringing out today. So I'm going with my original one with Victoria Carlson from Sweden to win that one. Now, the first match of the night in the men's is actually going to be Tony Kotowski and Doug Ehrlich. Now, this one, when I originally did the prediction, was very, very difficult for me because I didn't know anything about Doug. I hadn't seen him pull. I had to go and ask Justin Bishop for some background on how he pulls, what his story is, where he's from, where his strength is. And I'd seen Tony Kotowski before. I kind of knew what he was on about. I knew his style. I'd seen him pull, and I picked Tony. Now, after having seen these guys in the same room, standing next to each other, me chatting with them, let me just say that Tony made a very easy weight cut. Tony got to the 170 pounds, which is their catch weight. He got to it really, really easily. He got down there. He said he had a great cut. He got down there very comfortably, and he's looking amazing. Tony is looking amazing. Doug is a bigger guy. Straight out, the first point is Doug is the bigger man out of these two. He's taller. He has a bigger frame, and I would say that honestly, Doug just looks like he has the opportunity to win. Now, having said that, I would say that Tony has a little more big time experience. He's got wrists on him. Tony's wrists are looking phenomenal, and there's that. But my original vote was for Tony, and honestly, I am going to change it. I'm going to make the call that I think Doug will win. The reason I think Doug will win is because Tony's carrying a little bit of a hand injury that happened like a month ago. He's carrying a hand injury. It may play a little factor. It's in the back of his mind, this hand injury, that he's hoping it's not going to do anything. It's not going to take away his strength. He's not worried about the pain of the injury. He's worried that he's lost some strength. Doug, he's a little nervous as well. Doug is nervous about the reffing. He's been asking Bart Wood lots of questions all morning, but he's hungry. Doug really is emotional. You can see the emotion in him. He wants this victory. He wants to establish himself as the man at the lightweight level. So, look, honestly, it's a tough one. Although Tony's the man, he's got the experience, I am going to go with Doug Ehrlich. on this one in an absolute war. Doug Ehrlich, I think, in an absolute war. Okay, all right, on to the next match. Let's talk about Jordan Sill. Jordan Sill and Storm Chelina. Now this one, I'm going to stick with my original prediction. My original prediction was that Jordan Sill is going to win. The reason I'm sticking with that is Jordan is calm, he's quiet, he looks like he's strong. He made a big weight cut. The dude cut 25 pounds to get to that weight. So he made a big weight cut, and he is rehydrated really well this morning. Okay, he's already put back on like 12 to 15 pounds. So he's big. When you see him on the stage, when you guys are watching via BR Live or the other link that's for all the internationals, you're going to see a big Jordan Sill. Storm Chelina, he's the normal Storm Chelina. He was eating on the way in, so he's not dehydrated at all. That's one advantage that he's got. But honestly, Jordan Sill's looking big. He's looking strong. He's got the arm power advantage. We know that he has the arm power advantage, but we're not certain that he's going to be able to hang with the hand of Storm. But in this circumstance, I'm going with Jordan. He looks too big, he looks too strong, and I think that he's going to get the goods. Okay, next match we got is another big one. This one's actually for a hammer. We've got Vijay and Craig Tooley. Now, interestingly, I'd met Craig Tooley before when I was in Louisiana as part of my Arm Fights Unleashed, and I'd never met Vijay before. Vijay, having now met him, honestly, I don't know what it is, but he's not as big as I had imagined in my mind prior to meeting him. Now, I know I said the same thing about Dan Mosier when I first met Dan, but I thought Rob was going to be a little taller. I thought Rob was going to be a little bigger frame. But don't get me wrong, Rob is a specimen. The man has thick wrists. He's got a giant hand, shaking his hand. His hand is very big, very wide. His biceps are phenomenal. Rob Vijay is a specimen of an arm wrestler. And I think it's pretty plain and simple that, in my mind, if the match stops anywhere where Rob still has his hand, he will win. But there's one factor that has made me change my vote. I actually think Craig Tooley is going to be able to get the job done. The reason I think Craig Tooley is going to be able to get the job done is I was having a look at the tables, having a look at the pads that are going to be used for this main event, and the pads are very tall and domey. Very tall and domey. So what that means is that elbow fouls, those popping elbow fouls that would normally be called on a flat pad, they're not going to be there. So that's going to give Craig Tooley an opportunity to do something that he wouldn't be able to do on a different table setup. So Craig Tooley, in my eyes, has a real chance to take the hammer off RVJ because of these extra little domes that are on the pad. He's going to be able to do like a hopping motion without actually elbow fouling. So my bet has changed from RVJ to Tooley based on that. The final match, Todd Hutchins, Devin, Larry. This is the match we all want to see. This is the reason that everyone's tuning in. It's got the potential to be one of the best matches of all time, given the style of these guys. Both guys don't lose matches that stop. Todd Hutchins is the biggest Todd Hutchins there has ever been. Okay, he is really big. I got to watch the man eat. He's pouring olive oil into his protein shakes in the morning to try to get extra calories. He's eating a lot. He is force feeding himself. He's doing a gallon of milk in addition to all of the food that he's been eating, and he is big. You can see it in his face. You can see it. He is flush full of calories, and as a result, he is going to be probably the strongest Todd Hutchins there has ever been as well. So Todd Hutchins is looking phenomenal. He weighed in. From Dung Tai, please don't pull anyone and save yourself for bottom 8. Brother, I assure you I will save myself for bottom 8. It has been so tempting to pull, but I promise you, brother, I will not pull. Thank you for that comment, and really seriously thank you for that, because I just saw that you actually made a super comment, which means you donated some money to Pound for Pound. First time that's ever happened, so you're the man. Thank you. So back to Devin and Todd. Todd is so big right now that we know he's at the strongest that he's ever been. And honestly, that's exciting because he's going to need to be, because I can tell you right now that Devin Larratt is looking phenomenal. Devin Larratt, when he was in Australia, he was 113 kilograms and he was working hard. He was super tired because his schedule was crazy, but he was still 113 kilograms. Visually, seeing Devin now, he looks relaxed, he looks healthier, he looks maybe 3, 4, 5 kilos heavier than when he was in Australia. So he's looking big and strong. And honestly, I can't see how Todd Hutchins is going to get into that match fully. I think Todd Hutchins will fight like crazy, and we know he's not going to say die easy. But Devin is looking amazing, and I think Devin is going to get the job done. Now, the one thing that could throw a spanner into all of that is the fact that Devin loves to play with fire. He loves to seek glory to the maximum extent. Devin doesn't want to just win the match. Devin wants to, first of all, feel that he can win the match. Once he feels that, he wants to then win in the most glorious fashion. Now, to Devin, that most glorious fashion is to go through Todd's power and make Todd give up. Now, Todd Hutchins doesn't give up. When was the last time we saw that happen? Never. He wins every long match he's in, and that is where the true intrigue could happen. And honestly, that is the only circumstance where Todd might win, and it would be a backfire on Devin. If Devin goes for that glory too early, there's a chance it backfires and Todd Hutchins wins. If Devin is a little nervous, which he doesn't seem it, if Devin is a little nervous, he'll go for the quick kill. But given the vibe of what I'm feeling here, Devin is relaxed, Devin is calm. I'm expecting a dominant Devin performance. He's excited though. I can't wait to see him perform on the WL stage because I can feel the excitement coming from Devin that he wants to really put on a show. Todd Hutchins, he's back resting at the hotel right now. He's having a rest. He's so full of energy. He's had a big meal, and he's no doubt going to bring the horsepower and fight like we know Todd Zilla can. So that will still be the match of the day, but for me, it's got to be Devin that's going to win it. I know so many people want Todd Hutchins. The amount of people going up to Todd Hutchins and offering him support is awesome. Everyone is saying, come on, Todd, you can do it, you can do it. People want Todd to win. People love Devin, but people want Todd to win this one. I'm seeing way more support for Todd than Devin, even though we all love Devin. Now, for me, in this personal circumstance, I don't know who I'm cheering for. I'm not cheering for either. Both of these guys have been so incredibly generous to me. Them and their families have helped me out so much on this trip that I'm just going to have to sit back and enjoy this one and just absorb the pure awesomeness that will be this match. So, to that end, WAL 501 will be happening. What time we got now? I don't even know what time it is, but it's going to be on 8 p.m. tonight at at Pittsburgh time, whatever that is. Okay, so I think it's like 2:30 now here, so we're like sort of 5.5, 6 hours away from it all kicking off, and it's going to be amazing. Check out BR Live if you are in the USA or Canada. If you are outside USA or Canada, there is another link which I will put in a comment as soon as I get off this live. I'll put a link to the comment and I'll pin it for where you guys can watch the live feed. It's going to be amazing, guys. It's so exciting for me to be here. To you guys, the supporters of the Pound for Pound Arm Wrestling show, thank you for doing what you do because it's meant that I can be here. So guys, thank you so much. To Dung Tai, thank you for making a super comment. First time, I didn't even know how they worked. So man, thank you so much for that. That really does mean a lot. The fact that you contributed to Pound for Pound monetarily by doing that and getting that comment to come through really does mean it. Bottom 8 is happening for me next weekend. I've got Chris Colby first round. I'm going to have my hands in my pockets tonight. It's going to kill me to do it, but I promise you I am not going to pull anyone because I will beat Chris Colby convincingly, and then I'm going to go on and win the whole bottom 8 from there. So I will do that, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. Devin's excited about that event as well. And as soon as WAL's done, we're going to be all about bottom 8, and it's going to be awesome. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll do another live later on.